Hey, and welcome back to number 15, Workers and Resources, Early Start. Now, in this episode we tackle pollution, and after maybe 20 hours of playing, I finally realized what's killing all my people. It's the sewage outlet. Not really the chemicals, not really explosives. Yes, they do pollute a lot, but I realized the sewage outlet is really bad. And this is actually the third time I'm moving the outlet away. So the first one was really far north, really close to where university is. Second one is where it is now, and now I'm moving it again here. This should fix some pollution on the right side. At least it's gonna slow down people dying, and eventually maybe birth to death ratio should level up. I'm hoping the medical university research will help me with this issue a lot. So there's a medication research which helps with pollution, and then there is population research that's gonna help me have more births. So I'm hoping these two researchers will help me have more people than dying people. Now, the problem with fixing this issue is you have to demolish. And the time that's taken to demolish something, sewage is piling up and it's polluting even more. So you gotta be fast. And you gotta do one section at a time. So I'm going to build first the basic things, like the outlet, pipe to outlet, and that split. And then demolish and connect to the split, one part. And then second part, demolish, connect to the second part of the split. And then the third part, demolish, and then build the third part. So it needs to be one time, one building, one pipe at a time. So let's start. So first thing, outlet and the pipe and this split, three-way split. So I need to redirect everything. This whole section here and two chemicals need to go into this pipe. Alright, so this is set up. Put it to high priority and then notify. When these are done, then we can go for the second part. Now this is a demolishing office. We're gonna expand demolishing office and put more trucks. This is gonna speed up demolition, which is very crucial. We don't want sewage to keep piling up and polluting. That's gonna kill a lot of people. While those things are being built, let's move into this area and kill some time. Now I still didn't figure out what's the best way to deal with heating in this Siberian nonsense. There's two ways you can do, I guess. It's the big heating plant. This one heating plant can deal with a lot of heating, but it pollutes a lot. Or you can do two small ones. And it proved in the first city that two small ones are really good actually. But I'm thinking this city is gonna be a really big city, and maybe the big heating plant is necessary. I'm just gonna test it out and see what happens. So there's a big chance I'm just gonna pretty much remove everything and change everything completely differently. Another thing I'm very worried about in this game is sending people to the heating plant. If you remember episode 1, 2 or 3, I just couldn't keep people constantly in those 2 heating plants in the first city. So I had to give up on everything and build footpaths and like a little shortcut that people can actually walk into the building. So I'm not sure will I be able to do this here. Will I be able to run the heating plant all the time with buses? So I'm thinking this heating plant is probably not gonna work. I'm gonna have to move it closer to the city. Anyways, we'll see this later. We'll see what happens. But I'm 100% sure this is not gonna work. Alright, this pipe is about to be done and research is done, so let's pause the game and think about what should I focus on next. I definitely don't need electric rails, that's way too far away. There's a couple of things that I need. Well, what's the thing I need the most right now? The pipeline pressure could be a good thing, because I found oil here. But how do I export this oil? Should I collect all this and just send it in a huge pipe that's gonna go all the way left to the custom or the border? That's a lot of pipes. And problem is also a lot of mountains. The terrain is not really good. So I don't know how to export this. If I can't do the pipe, I need to do the trains. If I want to do trains, I need to build insane amount of rail. There's a third option which I really want to do, but the early start is not ready for this, I think. I want to use a ship. But the problem with the ship is that there's only 2 ships in the early start. And they are absolutely huge and insanely expensive, especially 20 years of inflation. So that one ship is probably gonna cost me like 1.5 million. And it's a huge ship, it's like 2,000, 3,000 tons of oil it's gonna fit in. I don't know how I'm gonna buy that, but that seems to be the only option for now. Early start is really not ready yet, so I wish there were smaller ships. But anyways, that's a problem we're gonna have to deal with soon, very soon. For now, let's just do geological survey. Alright, let's continue the game. So this pipe is done, we can demolish this one. And then just reconnect that small part at the top. Let's assign both demolishing offices, so this should be fast. There's not much waste there, but there's about 32 tons, and each truck is about 6.5 tons, so maybe 6 trucks should deal with this very quickly. So my point is, demolition is really fast, and we just have to build a very small section here, so sewage should not pile up that much. Yeah, it's already 120%. I take that back. Now, how long does it take for sewage to start polluting? I don't know. And here I forgot to assign the customs house. Oh my god, wasting time. People are dying. Nice, that was fast. So now we can build this section here. It's such a small part, so it should be really fast. Let's put it to high priority and notify. This part doesn't need to be rushed, so low priority. This is because the construction office should focus on this small part. The moment this is connected, the sewage is just gonna go out. Now we can build this part here. This part should just connect to the this area there. We could start building it right away. And we can also demolish this pipe, because demolition office is free. Put it high priority, notify. Nice. Alright. While that is being done, let's continue back in the city. I'm speeding up because I changed a lot of things here, so this is how I play this game. I put these things down, I demolish, I put them back again, I change, demolish, and I do this like 10 times or so. I'm speeding up this part. No need for you to watch me 10 times demolish one same building. In the past, I would usually edit out a lot of this type of footage. When I put things down and I delete them and I change, I would just show the final product. So I figured I would show this and speed it up so you can actually see how I'm playing the game, what I'm doing, what I'm changing, how I'm changing. This is actually how I play the game. This is how I spend most of my time playing this game. I usually do like 2 hours footage to record 30 minutes of episode. Simply because I play the game like this. There are other YouTubers out there, like for example, Joe, and I don't get it how he can just sit down and just play for an hour and just continuously play, and he barely edits his episode, and everything is done in this 1 hour. He just puts things down and somehow ends up working, and I am just doing one same area for like half an hour and just changing, and I don't like this, I don't like that, I change again, and then I put things and I think I'm finished, and then I'm like, no, that's horrible, I have this better idea, and I just end up going in circles for like an hour. So I really like to watch people like Joe. His playstyle is completely different than mine. Alright, that was just one section of the city. Now we gotta do utilities and other buildings like heating, and there should be a school here, a kindergarten, and I'm missing some other more buildings. Let's try to fit them in this little box here. I usually play and record hours of footage in advance, so I'd probably have like 20 hours of episodes saved on my hard drive. So this was recorded a couple weeks ago, and now when I'm watching me play, when I'm editing this, it feels like I'm watching someone else play the game, because I don't understand what I'm doing here. I keep demolishing and putting it back and doing that all over again. It really feels like I'm watching someone else play the game. It's really interesting. Finally, I'm done actually planning this part, and that speed up part was probably about 45 minutes of me actually playing. Now just small details, footpaths. I realized also that the game was paused the whole time, so none of the pipes was finished and demolished. Yeah, that's a bummer. I have this habit of pausing the game and then planning a city. What I should do, at least put the game run on the normal mode, not on the faster one. But I forget so many times, it's a habit. Alright, that was construction notification. Now this pipe was demolished, so now we can just quickly connect it back. It's a very short pipe, so this should be very fast. Put it high priority, notify, and that's it. We're gonna do the same for the next chemical plant too. And you can see the water is already piling up. It's already starting to pollute. It basically takes just a couple of seconds. But there's nothing we can do about it. Now we have to do the same with the second chemicals. We can already get the pipe really close. And the moment this pipe is finished, we're going to demolish that already connected pipe. I'm hoping the pipe will go under this line easily, but you never know with this game. This could be always an issue. Okay, now that's it. I think we can do now just jump back into this city and keep doing. This part, I think I demolished the museum and put back the pub, and then demolished the pub and put back the museum, and now I'm doing it the third time. I realized I don't have a pub anywhere, and I don't really have space to put the pub anywhere else. So pub is priority, museum has to go. Alright, this was fast and easy. Done. There we go. It clears out the water sewage right away. Very nice. Now we can start demolishing this part. Before this is demolished, I think the pipe will be built. Just make sure high priority and notify. And oh my god, we are making money, a lot of money. This is like 8 months in plus. This is all just gonna go into paying the debt, nothing else. So there's hope for this republic not to die. I'm skipping right ahead because nothing important happened between the demolishing of this pipe and finishing the demolition. So basically nothing happened important, so I'm gonna just cut everything out and just skip right ahead. I usually skip this type of parts where I didn't do anything actually. I was just micromanaging small things, checking things, making sure things work, so no need to show this part, so I'm just gonna skip them. Anyways, we don't need this pipe, we can just completely demolish it. But we need this pipe still. Can't demolish that part until this part is done here, this one. Alright, so nothing we can do, just jump back and try to plan more here. Anyways, I'm speeding up again because I'm gonna do this over again. Build something, destroy, change, build it again, and redo it again, so let's just watch the process. Great, and the second chemical plant is done. We did lose some chemicals, we did lose some money, but we're probably gonna save a lot of people, so it's totally worth it. Alright, and I'm speeding up for the third time. I think it's important to show these parts. I wish I did them in the past. It really shows how exactly I play the game and how much time I actually have to put in to actually make something that makes some sense. It's not just random things piled up. And I don't like that, just piling up things and making it work without looking at least any decent. Alright, so the first city doesn't have a secret police, so the second one will have to have it. The first city started with a small police, and it's proved to be not so enough. So we're gonna start with the big police station. And also this secret police is just way too huge. That's why the first city doesn't have it. It's just too big. This proves that early start is not yet finished. It's not yet done. I think they should have waited a little bit longer and published the early start a little bit later. But still, I'm okay with this. I don't mind the game. So now for technology, I don't really need anything urgently right now. So I'm just gonna take broadcasting, just something that we're gonna need for the second city sooner or later. And I'm gonna put it at minimum amount of people working on it, so no need to rush. Alright, instead of standing here and just looking at the pipe until it's done, let's move here and check what we can do. I'm sure we can build something that makes sense. This could be totally useful in burning hazardous waste and importing hazardous waste. It's another way to save and make some money, and it's pretty easy and straightforward. So let's just place it here and see what else we can do. in the end I decided to take the bigger one. So one storage is going to be for storing the extra mixed waste. We're just gonna put all the mixed waste here into this one, and then it's gonna be sent into the incinerator and burn. And the other storage is for ash. And there should be a couple of trucks picking up ash and just taking it to the customs from time to time to make sure it doesn't pile up. Okay, so the last part is demolished. All you have to do is connect the pipe into the system and then we're done. We're not gonna find out really did this work. We're out of time right now, but next episode I'm gonna check and see how much pollution is less or more. I hope not. It's gonna take some time too for the pollution to go away from this place into another place. So we'll find out in another episode. Anyways, thanks for watching until the end. This is episode 15. See you in the next one. Bye bye.